Well, howdy, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to X4, the Star Wars mod. So, if you guys remember the last time, there was a big snafu, and a whole lot of stuff happened. And basically, we might have started another war within the Pyramid space. And maybe even a new faction has emerged into the X4 universe. So we're going to see what happens there. If you guys caught the live stream that I put on yesterday, you'll see that we were trying to work on our fleets. We got a new MC-80. We're also blockading the Tikva Xenon jump gate. And yeah, so everything's going good in the background. Trying to get money up, trying to get resources collected, stuff like that. But we're going to go ahead and jump in here and see where the campaign takes us now. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to go over here. We're going to be docking at our space station at Grand Exchange 1, the player HQ from the campaign. And we're going to see what Dalbusta has to say.
I am overjoyed to have you back in one piece, Assistant.
How's it going?
Alright.
It's a shame about all those lives lost, but you still did the right thing back there. A unified Paranid Empire would have been a real menace on the galactic stage, but thanks to our intervention, such a bleak prospect will hopefully not become a reality in our lifetimes. Now, with the negotiations having failed spectacularly, the symbol of Paranid tradition having been destroyed, and the cocoons of the future leaders vaporized, conspiracy theories are running rampant. Kramakin-Slot is already busy rallying his followers to stoke the chaos. His new faction will require a sizable fleet to be taken seriously, though. That's where
Okay. So, deliver Insurgent's fleet. We're actually going to wait on this one. And we're going to actually start the split connection. Because of, if I go to the open briefing here. This guy wants 16 Nemesis Sentinels, 12 Gorgon Vanguards, and 8 Odysseus Sentinels. And they have to have these exact pieces on them. I remember the last time I did this, it cost me close to about 120 million in order to get all that done. So we're going to pass on this for now. So we're going to set that inactive, close briefing. Now let's open up the briefing for this one. Talk to Dalbusta, set active. Alright, see what he has to say.
How's it going? So, here's what I've learned from the Alliance of the Word about the reconnected systems. The outcasts and criminals seek safe haven with the free families, while the proud families organize under the High Patriarch Zyarth. The patriarchal court is quite aloof and too isolated to interfere. A lot of well-connected parties try to influence politics there, and as political outsiders, we won't stand a chance. The free families, however, are a messy bunch. Political structures here are quite obscure, but they also are not as established. Nevertheless, they are a formidable force, and can turn the tide for the split. This is why we need to establish better connections there, to learn how to use the political situation for our benefit. It won't be easy. From what I've gathered, most split are not particularly keen on working with outsiders.
Okay. So let's see what your plan is.
I'll take a ship to their trade station to learn more about the intricacies of their economy. Bozo will help me work through their data.
I must say, I am quite curious on what can be deduced from reading company registrations and financial movements.
Alright. So what can I do?
With the reconnection of the gates, there are still some split who are concluding their business here in order to return to their families and culture. In order to learn more about them, you should offer a ship as a means of transport.
Wait. Come again?
Of course not. I have found one split in particular who, I suspect, is well connected with either the free families or the patriarchy occupation there. He aroused some suspicion. Apparently, he makes the trip regularly under different names, so he could be some sort of smuggler who potentially has ties to the other side. You should help him out in order to learn more about him. Maybe befriend him in order to make him share his connections.
Be careful not to accidentally join his unlawful smuggling operation while transporting him.
That's all I have for you at the moment.
Alright. I think I'm ready.
He requests to be transported in an S-size ship. I'll update you on his position as soon as I know more.
Alright. So he wants to be in a small ship. So we're going to buy a new ship here. So while I'm heading over, actually, what I'm going to do is, let me go all the way back to the Falcon here. Oop. Alright, I'm going to tell the Falcon to take off, and while we're traveling, I'm going to be buying a new ship. Now, for those of you who've seen Star Wars The Clone Wars, the animated series, y'all should be able to recognize this ship. So give me 1 second here. Dock out.
The ship will be undocking soon.
Buy ships. And where are you at? There we are. G9 Rigger. So this is the ship I'm going to transport this guy around in. Let's make sure we got plenty enough crew. We're going to leave 1 space open. Alright, total is going to cost us 1.2 million. Worth it. And we're going to name this the Night Flight.
We have new orders. Navigation. Fly to the following position.
Acknowledged.
Add a shopping list. Confirm order. Alright, guys. Well, I will return once that ship is built, and we're heading over to... Oh, hang on.
Lock on his current location. Transmitting data now.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward to when we're going to be meeting up with him. And I will talk to you guys soon. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go talk to... We're going to go talk to this guy. Now, I'm not going to try to pronounce that. I'm not even going to attempt it. He's in the manager's office. Interesting.
Hello.
Greetings. I will be your transport.
Wonderful. Split going to meet Ken.
I'd like to hear more about them.
Right. Split can humor you with some stories. Ask.
Oof. Okay. Alright. So let's start with the Xyarth Patriarchy.
Patriarchal Split are traditional. Politics follow Tharuk's way. Xyarth, Patriarch of all Split, unites all lesser patriarchs under his rule.
Okay. What kind of patriarch is the Xyarth?
Given how long he has to reign, do not expect him to be gone anytime soon.
By Bozo, don't question the future of what could be his government.
What kind of patriarch is the Xyarth?
The Patriarch is a survivalist, always on the move. He made a name for himself fighting Xenon invaders. The Xyarth family was thriving in the outer reaches. Then Patriarch Ronkar failed to keep the Empire together. Xyarth stepped in to prevent the great families from drifting apart. After the Gate realignments, he had outlived all his former competitors. And now there is barely a Split alive who would remember another Patriarch on the throne.
Okay.
Ask.
On the free families.
Outcasts, exiles, and cursed ones, such as the family Takir. It's more of a slum than an economy, really, but some pride themselves on being free from imperial rule.
Let's go with the first one first, then we'll go with the second one.
The disgraced family responsible for a reactor incident on a shipyard. We still remember our dead every anniversary. May they haunt that cursed family for all eternity.
Are the families opposed to patriarchy rule?
Some of the families do not want patriarchal laws in their realm, and local pirates are similarly reluctant to accept proper government.
So this guy bought into the patriarchal propaganda. Be careful. We don't want to alienate him.
Any more questions?
Yeah, let's get on the slavery topic first.
Oh yes, Split civilization has long slave tradition. Split not look kindly upon weaklings, be it foreign creatures or own kin. You seem concerned about slaves' fate. Maybe you interested in some news? Argon slaves heard that their home world was reconnected. They grew insurgent, so patriarchy started pushing slave rights to calm them. Of course, that goes against free families.
Will slavery ever be abolished?
Argon Federation is demanding end to enslavement of Argon, but cannot go into every split household and take their slaves.
I will let that one slide, but just to remind you, your mission was to befriend him.
That's enough. Time to go now.
Alright, come on board. Heading back to the night flight. Alrighty. Hop on board, shall we?
Board your ship and ready to go.
Alright, so we need to go to the Talati Refined Goods. And let's see where that's at. Wow, that's a long flight. Alright.
The ship will be undocking soon.
And I will talk to you guys once we get there. So I will see you guys soon. That don't look good. Are we taking fire?
Since you showed interest in split culture, might talk some sense into you. That reckless split always find trouble. Sending you her contact details. You won't date now.
Well, that was unexpected. Looks like our suspect was scouting newcomers for the Zyarth authorities. Connections to the Zyarth patriarchy won't get us anywhere. The contact he provided, however, definitely belongs to the Free Families. I have a possible location for her, but she won't be that easy to actually get hold of.
Okay. So let's go ahead and head back. Alright, I don't know what we're going to do with this guy. Because he's still on board our ship. I think we'll keep him on board the ship, but we're going to go on ahead and head back to the Millennium Falcon. Like, I'm really confused because, like, I don't know where this goes from here. So let's go ahead and just head back. I'm going to tell the Falcon to join us there. Now I'll talk to you guys shortly.
Have a look at this. Recently, there have been a number of slaves who have escaped their former masters. This isn't the first instance of slave resistance since the gates opened. News of a strong Argon Federation elsewhere has inspired them with some hope. This lot, however, decided to take our split friend hostage. Doing her a favor could earn us the friend we need. Be aware that the Patriarchy police are also looking for this ship.
Investigate hijacked ship. Wow, that's in the same spot. Alright. Move all orders. And we'll go on ahead and fly over to this. I think we're going to make a save. We're going to have the Millennium Falcon join us out here. Let's go ahead and have the Millennium Falcon dock here instead. These split ships are always weird. Oh, hang on.
This one appears to have been abandoned. How strange. You should try to gain entry to it, so that we can extract more details from the ship's internal logs.
Awaiting orders.
Okay. Move all orders and going ahead and... Oh, nope, you're not going to be able to dock. Okay. So give me a second. Alright.
Cobra. Docking not possible.
Use spacesuit. There it is. Come on.
Oh, dearie me, no. Apparently, this vessel was stopped and its crew taken during the invasion by the Patriarchy. This must all have happened before the gates were reconnected. It is clearly the wrong ship. So let us turn our attention to other possible locations for her whereabouts.
Well, it's got my brand on it.
The others, right. I have a lot of bulk data, but can't pinpoint a possible location for our fugitives. Sending it over. This sort of riddle should make your senses tingle. Bozo will help you track them down so that you can negotiate the hostages' release.
How exciting! Dahl has provided a considerable number of sensor data logs from ships that have traversed Free Family's sectors on their trade routes. Analyzing the logs and cross-referencing them with cargo records, I was able to identify several vessels worthy of further investigation. I will mark their positions on your map for you.
Oop. See if we can't try to get in here, guys. Oh, there we go. Alright. I think we're gonna have to fly this thing solo. It says investigate another hijacked ship, fire to defeat. Well, what I'm gonna do first, guys, is I'll be back to run that mission as soon as I sell this thing off, because we're not going to keep this. So I'm going to start guidance to object, and I'm going to send the Millennium Falcon and the other ship to where we need to go. But alright, I will talk to you guys soon after I get done selling this thing.
Autopilot. Engage.
Well, howdy, ladies and gentlemen. We are actually in an A-Wing right now, The Night Flight and the Millennium Falcon both are docked on a station nearby. I don't know how this mission goes exactly, so I figured the A-Wing would probably be the best choice, just in case if we need to get out of Dodge really, really quickly. The other thing is, too, something that I've been thinking about is probably bringing one of the MC-80 fleets over and try to basically pull security. Mainly because of in this system, and after that cutscene with the big battleship, of course, there's Xenon presence, and we don't know exactly what the Xioth Patriarchy is going to be doing. So, we're going to see what happens.
Autopilot. Disengage.
This wreckage appears similar to the vessel we are looking for, but it is of a different type. There is no use in further investigation.
So that's a destroyed husk. Alright.
Autopilot.
Okay. I'm not seeing any ships. It says investigate hijacked ships. Okay, well, we're getting a new marker. I have a feeling that what it is actually this other ship up ahead.
Cobra.
That one.
Provided by Dahl rather well. Maybe you could try asking the pilot whether they recently escaped slavery aboard a Smith station.
Entering system. Sargas Ravine.
Oh, that'll go down well. Seriously, though, just ask them where they're headed or something. This is your first and only warning. Do not approach any closer or we'll open fire.
They don't seem very welcoming.
He's carrying quite a weight on his shoulders with those other fugitives on board. We'll have to persuade him if we want to get our hostage.
Is that really necessary?
They only need to think that you're willing to kill him. Oh, and try not to damage the quarters.
Cobra.
I've got you now.
Do you really now?
Bad move.
Pretty sure all your turrets are on the front, brother. Let me wait for the weapons to cool off.
I've got you now.
I was asked to drop my cargo. Awaiting orders.
Ceasefire. We're ready to negotiate. We're willing to give up the hostage. Dock on your ship to pick her up.
Docking granted.
Alright, auto saving.
Split hostage immediately.
Split, go home. Please comply.
The timing of that was rather suspicious.
Autopilot engaged.
Alright. So, based on that encounter right there, and the fact that we're going to have possibly more stuff going on, I'm actually going to hold up, and I'll talk to you guys soon. As soon as I can get an MC-80 all the way out here. So, I will talk to you guys soon as we get the MC-80 out here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually going to be trying to follow the slave trader. I'm just going to go ahead and dock and see what happens. We did just grab an autosave, so in case something really bad does happen, we got an autosave and I know what to look out for.
Buffalo. Docking granted. Successfully docked.
Well, we're officially docked on Slave Trader 3.
Before you leave, you better have a little chat with that pilot. You may have made a friend after all.
Creature is welcomed aboard Slave Trader 3. Split not found of outsiders meddling with Split matters. Fugitive has been under surveillance. Contact has been made to negotiate hostages' freedom. Hostage situation was under control. This creature's reckless behavior endangers a Split life. Nonetheless, this creature did try to rescue one of ours. So, Pilot can make amends by attending funeral of Split war hero. Pilot, meet our ship at Accelerator in Heart of Acrimony. Pilot also bring customary gift of caviar.
Alright, so we're going to need Spacefly caviar. So, what we're going to need to do is actually buy some Spacefly eggs.
More data on her in the train station's records. This was apparently a curb, a female advisor to male Split decision makers. These curbs were originally set up by Patriarch Gus de Guild to temper the worst excesses of male Split's enthusiasm. She belongs to Takurta Singh, a minor patriarch who trades cargo and slaves with the Zyarth Patriarchy. She was probably out here to clean up on the fugitive property mess, which caused a significant loss of face for her male counterpart. Not that family Takur has much reputation to lose these days.
Interesting. Alright. So let's go ahead and see the mission log here. So I need Spacefly caviar. And I think I can probably just buy that outright. Let's see. Does it say how much I need? I think I just need one. Yeah. Acquire Spacefly caviar. Okay. So let's go ahead and open up our trade offers here. And see if we can't just buy Spacefly caviar. No, that's right. I gotta make it. Okay. So I'll talk to you guys soon once I have my hands on that. I'm probably gonna hit some split scale plate packed pirate bases, such as that one, for example. And then I will get the fleet out to where they need to go.
Awaiting orders.
Until then, I will talk to you guys soon. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, we're just currently waiting on the MC-80 and the rest of Strike Group 1 to get here. We also got the Millennium Falcon and the Night Flight here. They're both currently waiting over here. We got a dock with this funeral ship, and I think we're going to go through this accelerator. I'm not sure, but I think we are. We're going to go ahead and dock with the funeral service ship. But like I said, Strike Group 1 is on its way. So in case there's any kind of problems that happen, they can be right there with us. But alright, let's go ahead and dock.
Out of docking range. Docking granted.
Just so you know, getting the Space Fly Caviar took a long time, guys. I went to so many scale plate pack stations trying to find it, and then eventually I was like, you know what? I know I can get it from asteroids, so I went to asteroid to asteroid to asteroid to asteroid to asteroid. Oh, like we made a fortune just in trading, like just in regular background trades, but on top of that, it's like we're sitting on 39 million. Before I jumped, we were at like 18 million. And I mean, most of that is actually from selling all those crystals. But anyways, I digress.
Successfully done.
See what's going on.
I was asked to drop my cargo. Awaiting orders.
Alright, we gotta wait for this autosave. Thinking about sending the defense fleet up in Harris Twin 5. Just because of the sheer amount of behemoths that are in there. MC-80 make quick work all those behemoths. Waiting on the autosave. There it goes. I brought the caviar.
Split accept offering. Guest may interact with others. Ceremony starts soon.
Alright.
Split heard you tracked down rebels and released hostage. That reckless Split always find trouble. You track them down quick. Split have request for you. Might improve your reputation here.
Okay, I'm listening.
Local patriarch Noah DeHilp faces justice at Hall of Judgment. Accusation is withholding reparations for Zyarth Patriarchy. He says he is not wealthy enough for such demands. Says his financial records were stolen. Former business partners gave evidence showing many slaves bought from him. Punishment should not be applied without proper investigation, but others Split not willing to take stand. As outsider, maybe you help with investigation.
This sounds like a way in for us. Let's do it.
Alright.
Very well. Split wait for information to support release of Patriarch.
Guests will now honor fallen patriarch Gotepig. Gotepig took up arms to face Zyarth tyranny. A witness will now speak of his bravery.
This split flew under Gotepig in the fires. Honorable fighters and transport took on Zyarth Armada. Big our new Gotepig know how to retreat. Attacking Rattlesnake belonging to Zyarth. Patriarch attacked turret head on. Honorable fighters and transport took on Zyarth Armada. Split witnessed this.
War hero of free families. Patriarch gave life for Split freedom. All guests shall remember his name. All guests shall glorify his victories until greater deeds are done.
Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and leave the fleet here. And I think we're going to end it on this episode, guys. We're going to end it right here. Got a lot of footage to go through.
Let's see if we can help this patriarch and make him owe us a favor. He declared his own financial records as stolen, and I don't see any way for us to locate those. But we can review the claims of his business partners. The trading station ought to have records of those transactions, but I'll need Bozo's help to access those.
Alright.
I have located a potential signal link to double-check the former business partner's claims.
Alright, guys. Like I said, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here. and I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I hate there wasn't any action this time around, but we got lots of stuff done in the campaign, especially for the Split Vendetta DLC. And we'll see where this goes from here. So until then, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Laters.